Hello everybody and welcome to the Four Stacks Beer Show. I am your elegant host, Nathan Hangen, at nhangen on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and the works. This is my co-host, assistant brewer, Mike Fry, otherwise known as Frey All Day, at F-R-E-Y all day. What does, by the way, Snapchat, Facebook, all that stuff, when you Frey all day, what does that entail?
Oh, if you have to ask, you either one can't afford it or two can't handle it.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Can't handle it? Okay. I've always been, I've given this intro maybe 6 times now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like a ZJ. If you have to ask for it, you can't afford it.
Maybe tonight we can go out and Frey all day.
Oh, you would have thought that.
No.
No.
If you haven't watched the show before, what we do is we talk about beer, we drink beer, and then we talk about a little more. We put some blindfolds on and have some fun.
Yeah, she gets really crazy.
Who let you wear that Packers hat, by the way?
I did, actually. I didn't need permission to wear
When
it.
in Rome, do as the Romans do.
It's called Title Town.
When was the last time?
When was the last time the Bucks won the Super Bowl?
We got one, that's all that counts.
Yeah.
Soon, Jameis Winston.
It's like the Greeks. We invented it.
Oh yes.
We did.
You invented it and then you gave it away.
We wanted to make everybody feel special.
Packers, I can't believe we let that on set.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with, first of all, we got a couple new props here. It says the Four Stacks Show or something like that. So, well done, prop people. Also known as Mike. And I got my beer all screwed up here.
Of course.
We're gonna do a little game. We switch it back around. So typically we'll start with sort of a special beer or something that you can't get, or you have to go to the craft beer cellar locally, or Total Wine, whatever. Today it's Stone and Joy by 7/4/16, July 4th. It's actually past its date. Today is the 8th, I believe so.
Until tomorrow. Yeah. Today's the 8th until tomorrow.
Yes. So it's the 8th. So we're a little bit past its date, but here at Four Stacks, we love to pick up the allocations that people didn't claim.
Yeah.
So this is a beer that somebody at a bar had allocated to them, and they did not order it, and
like
so
a dumbass.
Total dumbass. So a week later, we wait and we pick it up and we grabbed it. And here we are 5 minutes in, we haven't got the beer yet. So we're gonna start enjoying by 7/8/16.
You mean 7/4?
No, we're gonna enjoy by 7/8.
Oh, we're gonna enjoy it today.
So we're gonna enjoy 7/4 by 7/8. So it's a double IPA. They said they use 10 hops.
Yeah, 10 different hops in this one.
I mean, I smell like pineapple and mango.
I know, I'm getting a ton of stuff. And
it's very descriptive, a ton of stuff.
It is, just a ton of stuff in here. Great sugary water that's been fermented with a ton of stuff.
Yes, and it results in alcohol.
It does. And the great thing too is this actually blends really well with the beer that we have lined up after this. Very similar flavors that come out.
You're right. Do you remember the ABV on this puppy?
This one, no, I don't. I want to say it was probably about the 9% range if I remember
9
correctly.
or 10. We should have known.
Yeah, things.
We'll put it in the show notes for you. We just put it on tap just a couple hours ago, so this is our first taste of it. Mango, pineapple, tropical fruit. Nice.
Good solid.
The booze is hidden.
Yeah. There's definitely a nice little boozy finish. Good dry right at the end. I mean, it comes in perfectly.
Yeah.
And it's because sometimes you get some of the double IPAs and it's just dry across the entire tongue. This one, the dryness doesn't really come until it hits the back of the tongue.
It tastes like they put fruit in it, but they didn't.
They did. Yeah. It's definitely it's going to be the abundance of hops that are in this one that really lend to.
I think it's better. We had the tangerine enjoy bar.
Yeah,
I think
like
it's
this
better
one.
than that.
Yeah, I like this one a lot better than the tangerine enjoy bar.
This is delicious.
Yeah, it's a really, really solid double IPA. I'm really happy with this.
It's probably the best double IPA I've ever had. I'm gonna say that right now. I haven't found one better.
I've had a couple.
What?
But this is definitely. I'll say this is in my top 5. Okay. I'd have to go through my Untapped ratings and go through there. But this is definitely within my top 5, if not even in my top 3 best doubles that I've had or missing.
I can tell you if you're an average consumer or you're not a whale hunter, You're just looking to have a good beer on the weekend.
Checking unicorns.
Careful with this because even after this glass going out as quickly as it has, it's like whoa, slow down there, cowboy.
It's definitely very, very smooth.
It hides the alcohol well, but it's there. The alcohol is there.
Yeah, it's definitely there.
So I have nothing negative to say about this beer. I'm gonna give it one of my rare 5-star Untapped ratings.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
That's not me as a Stone fanboy. I mean, I love our Grapefruit Prime.
Okay.
I love our Octopus Prime. I have no problems giving this a 5.
No. I think I like the 5. I think 5 is always great, but I'm going to go just because I got to be different. 4.75.
Which is still big for you.
Yeah, I mean 4.75 is still huge for me. I mean, of course, I'm a huge hophead. I love aromas. It's got the flavor there. If they could have added something in the dry hop to really kind of give it, because the nose on it's good, but there's still a lot of dry.
This is the best nose in any IPA.
Oh, you're right. No, it's good. It is really.
What?
4.75.
Name me an IPA that has a better nose than this right now. What?
You're out of your mind if
You're batshit crazy.
I am batshit crazy.
God, you're batshit
Jesus
crazy.
Christ. I like 4.75. I think it's really, really good.
What would you rate Highlight?
Highlight, I think I have. I think if equal, what 4.75, 4.5%.
Are we rating to style or preference?
I'm rating the style.
Okay.
I mean,
So you have a choice. You can
well, I think
spend.
this one's actually. I believe this one is in. I don't think this is Bomber. I think the one they did after this is in Bomber. I believe this is in a 6-pack. I could be.
That's in a 6. Okay, so you can spend $15 on a 6-pack of this, or you can spend $10 on a 6-pack of Highlight. What do you buy?
Oh, I'm gonna buy Highlight.
You're a liar.
Yeah, I'm
He's
sorry,
a
man.
fucking liar.
I really am. I'm gonna buy Highlight.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna crush those 7%ers all day.
You
man.
are not.
Yeah, I will.
All right, so after this, I'm gonna go. I guess we're gonna have to fight.
No, we are.
Yeah, and then we'll settle our differences and we'll talk the next beer. All right, and we just enjoyed the Stone Enjoy By,
7.4.16.
and I'm sure we'll enjoy the next version of whatever it is in the future show.
Of course.
Now it's time to turn our taste buds to the next sample, which in fact is a Four Stacks beer called Four Stacks Mosaico. It's actually named after a flamenco album from one of my favorite flamenco artists, Govi. And I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I could be way off. How would you pronounce it, Mike?
I don't even know.
Govi?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'd pronounce it properly. I'd roll the R.
So this is an IPA that we typically brew between, to be honest, anywhere between 5.5 and 6.5, probably 6, 7 at the max.
Yeah.
We've been trying to tweak it a little bit just to kind of get it where we want it.
Right.
In terms of body, aroma, all that. This is more copper than most.
Yeah,
and why is that?
Well, this one here, we two-row, or also known as brewer's malt, was kind of the main malt used, and, which is a lot of people use a lot of two-row brewer's malt. This one we actually substituted a good portion of the two-row for pale malt.
Yeah.
We did a brew, and I think we may have done a show.
We did on the show, yeah, Dr. Smash.
Dr. Smash, which was all pale malt, and it had a beautiful color to it, and really carried a lot of the flavor through it all. So we substituted some of the two-row for the pale malt, and in my opinion, because my opinion counts. I think this is probably the best version of Mosaico that we have, and this will kind of
I agree.
I think the pale malt really brought a solid flavor to it. It really balanced out the entire.
To me, my whole struggle with Mosaico all along, like we wanted to make a beer that you would drink at the beach or out with friends or whatever, but it had it embodied like a tropical feeling.
Well, as an IPA.
Yes.
Because you can do.
It's not a session IPA.
Yeah,
it started as a session actually.
It started as a session. So I mean, you can do blondes, you can do wheats as a crushable beer all day, but we wanted something as an IPA that you can go out and just pound them all afternoon.
Flagship IPA. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So the thing with the beer before this change was that I always felt like it had a little bit too much of a grainy, like I don't want to say corn because it wasn't corn, but it was just.
This isn't Budweiser.
Corn. You could also be confused with some off flavors. It wasn't off flavors. It was just like husky almost. Mm-hmm. And we were out of two-row at the time, waiting on the delivery. And we're like, let's just use pale. Because we like Smash.
Yeah, the hard struggles of being a small brewery. When you're waiting on grain to show up, and you're sitting there going, well, what can I brew? well, what can I brew and what can I do to brew itself?
Yeah.
So we're like, well, let's substitute some, and so we substituted, on a whim on a lot of the things that we've somehow found out kind of as a mistake, and as we've talked to other breweries, they kind of do the same thing too. Is they go, well, let's try this, and we said, well, let's hold my beer kind of terms, and we tried it, and it turned out really, really well. Actually, it's surprisingly.
The color's darker. It doesn't look like a West Coast IPA. It's darker than that, but it's not malty. It's balanced.
Yeah,
it's
it definitely
juicy
is.
Maybe.
Yeah, it has the juicy aspects without being cloudy like some of the New England IPAs.
Aroma, what do you get?
Aroma on this one here.
Orange.
Yeah, a ton of orange.
Pineapple, maybe.
I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna sum it up and just say tropical.
Tropical.
And the funny thing is
a bouquet of tropical.
Yeah, fruit. The label that we've made for this one, kind of now fully fits the beer and embodies it. It's a very tropical smell, and the funny thing is, it's very similar, to the Enjoy by the 7.4.
It is.
And you can almost say this is a baby version of it. It's probably about half the ABV of what the 7.4 is. But yeah, a little bit darker. But I think flavor-wise, full flavor on it. Looking at your glass alone, lacing on it looks fantastic.
Yeah, it is nice. And we're at 5.
On this one here, I think
5.7?
we're at 5.7 with this one, if I'm not mistaken.
So 5.7. We're using 4 or 5 hops. Mosaic being the predominant hop. El Dorado. Those are
as far as and also too with the name itself. The main hops are used on Mosaic and El Dorado, and then there's a late hop addition of Amarillo in there. Just to add in, and so some of the, part of the name as well comes from, part of the name for the beer Mosaico also comes from the hops that we're utilizing.
That's right, yeah.
So
that was a struggle. I was like, I need to have a Mosaico.
Yeah.
Obviously, it starts with Mosaic, but I need to have an O on the end. Yeah. So we struggled to find the right hop. El Dorado, Amarillo, that combination. Maybe is there another secret hop in there?
Nope, that's it. That's about it, actually.
So it looks like an East Coast IPA. It tastes like a West Coast IPA. It's dry. It's definitely dry. We mashed it up 152.
Yeah, this is yeah.
Tropical. I get mango, orange. All the tropicals, I guess.
Yeah.
It makes sense. They express themselves to me.
Yeah, and I even did. I actually was cutting the grass, doing yard work like a real man.
Drinking this.
And drinking.
Is that all you do? Is cut grass?
Some
people smoke it. You cut it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just sitting there cutting grass. Drinking a crowler of this. Walking around.
Do you walk around the can?
Oh, of course I do. Of course. Yeah, I'm walking around, just pounding the can
like
down.
Hank Hill.
In the. Of course, the neighbors look at you really awkwardly when you're doing that.
Well, they shouldn't look at you awkwardly. If they do, it means they haven't been to Four Stacks, in which case they suck.
No, pretty much, yeah.
So, screw their opinion. So, mouthfeel, like I said, dry,
yes.
Which I like. I like dry West Coast style.
Mm-hmm.
On the finish, I get bitterness.
Yeah.
A little bit of maybe that orangey. From the El Dorado?
Yeah, I'll definitely say there's a lot of acidity on the back end.
Acidity, that's a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of that on the back end. Yeah, definitely with the fruit. Really good sweetness right at the end as well from the malt itself. I'm just gonna say that's probably from the pale. Shone through really brightly.
This is such a good job. Well, what would you say rating wise? This version.
This version here, because we've upped it. I really like it a lot. Yeah, it is extremely amazing. I'm going to finish out before I continue.
Yeah.
On this one here, just based on balance alone from the pale, from the hop build itself, I'm leaning towards a good solid 4.5.
Okay. Is that to style or preference?
I'm going to style itself.
To style, I would give it a. I think the 4.5 was fair. I think 4.5 was fair.
What?
Yeah.
You're gonna do the same as me?
I am. Well,
the fact that we've agreed on something and it's on tape, I want 2 copies of this.
Welcome to 1980.
Yes. There's a VHS player and a guy in a shitty
behind you right now. There's a guy with this. He's got the
exactly.
boombox style camera. I think a 4.5. Obviously our bias is probably showing through, but I would say overall this is a pretty decent beer.
Yeah, it's very solid.
We just been welcomed by Cassie. Hi, Cassie.
And she's gonna
Say
cry
hi.
right in the
You're going to hear the sound of a crowler.
I'll just be here real quick. Hi,
Sweet.
We need to get her face on camera. She's
We
camera
do.
shy.
No, this is fine.
No, you're gonna serve beer next.
No, I think I gotta be out later.
No, you don't.
We're busy on Friday, so Cassie's in the doing. So 4-5?
Yeah.
4-5? I have no shame in that.
Oh, you should.
You should. I mean, it was your rating. If anybody
Well,
should have
we'll get the copycat.
Okay.
As usual.
Does that mean it's Victor's turn?
It is Victor's turn. Yeah, I think we need to bring.
You know, it'd be fun
Bring the silver back in here.
if I blindfolded you and you blindfolded me. That would make the show very intimate.
We'll
save that
The
for
phrase
next time.
intimate, it just scares me already.
I know, that's what your wife said.
Yeah.
You have an issue with
And your
that?
wife as well.
Yeah, cool. This is a day in the life. So thank you, Mosaico, for pleasing my palate.
Yeah.
And it's on to the blindfold challenge.
Yeah.
Boom. All right, and this is the part of the show where Mike and I are blindfolded. Unfortunately, he wouldn't let me blindfold him today. Next week, we'll try that. And we're going to attempt to guess the beer style. Victor is pouring. Say hi, Victor.
Hi.
There you are.
Yes.
Scary man. Also known as the Silverback. And he's going to pour beer. We're going to attempt to guess the style, the brand, and then the label if we're really good, like I am. Although I just shot myself in the foot.
Yeah, you probably did actually.
And Victor's just going to let us know when we're ready to go. I think my streak is like 4-1.
But that
Right.
one victory.
The national light, you can have it all day. You can have it all day.
That one victory is just gonna sting every time. It's gonna ruin that.
One of these days
record.
we will have Coors Light.
Oh, I have a feeling one of these days one of those guys will bring his Coors Light. No, I'll just take the blindfold off at that point. It'll just be a proverbial
Good?
Yes,
mic
we are.
drop, and then I'll move on.
Oh, different. It's fruity.
Holy cow!
A wine cooler. It's a shandy. It's Leinenkugels, something or other.
Yeah. God damn! Why'd you have to say it first? I almost want to say it's Leinenkugel, because they do a mixed berry shandy. I almost want to say that's exactly what it is.
It's not. Or is it? So this is it's not. What was the old wine cooler name? Bartles and James.
I was just thinking.
This reminds me of that.
Boone's Farm. As soon as you started saying wine coolers, I just think of the old days. Some good old Boone's Farm.
I'm getting raspberry. It's purple haze.
No, you're out of your mind.
So what are you gonna guess here?
I'm gonna go with it's gonna be in the Leinenkugel, probably like their mixed berry, whatever their berry shandy is. Yeah.
Like
Like a true Wisconian, as Victor claims to be.
I'm just gonna attempt to pick up anything I'm missing.
'cause I don't think he would bring in-
Leinenkugels was my first guess. God, that's really syrupy.
It's so tart. There's no way that this is I'm just gonna end it. It's Leinenkugel. It's their mixed berry shandy. There's no way it's so tart. There's no way it could be purple haze.
It's
Could
not
be
purple haze,
Smirnoff.
no. It's too syrupy for purple haze.
It's definitely not anything Blue Moon-esque that I can think of.
Now this is the part where I have to decide if I gave you the
Before
initial. I said Leinenkugels first, so I have to
great minds think alike.
Okay, so
but first off, before we even do that, before we take the blind.
the
what,
rating.
what are you giving this as a
3.
rating itself? 3. I'm unfortunately going to have to agree with you again, as much as that pains me.
I win again.
No, not really winning. You just kind of you settle, like a lot of things you do. You settle, and I'll agree with you on the
For
3
the best.
itself.
I settle for the best. So 3 for you. Okay. So do you have a second guess? A backup guess, because we're both going to go mixed berry shandy from Leinenkugels, or
Yeah.
mixed berry, whatever it's called. If I had a second guess, I would call it raspberry shock top.
No, I always think Shock Top would have a lot more wheat flavoring to it.
Yeah, but
Maybe because we did the.
if you're talking about shock top like back in the day, it's changed a lot. But I can picture that Leinenkugels bottle, but I can
Yeah.
totally see it being shock top as well.
I'm just gonna stick with Leinenkugels.
All right.
Yeah, are we ready?
Let's do it. We are right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give that a double win.
There we go.
Man, we're good.
So it's a berry. Yeah. So I was getting a lot of the tartness from there. I mean, the berry itself.
It's just Barry Weiss. There's no Weiss character.
It's very, very subtle. I mean, extreme. It's all the way at the end. There's a
Victor
twinge.
needs to have a little bit of this. So it's carefully brewed.
Oh, it's careful.
By the Leinenkugel family for 5 generations. Beer brewed with honey and flavored with blackberry juice and other natural flavors. Chippewa
Natural flavors.
4.7%. Makes sense. What do you think, Victor? Take a swig.
Yeah.
Man, we're good.
I know. As soon as I taste it, I go,
It's like tart berry, and that's all.
Yeah, I was to say, the
Nothing
tartness is what they're.
It's not
considering
for the
the
size. It's not like a Berliner Weiss or like a Florida
Oh,
Weiss.
it's not going to be. Yeah, it's come from
not really
Wisconsin.
Weiss.
I mean, Wisconians,
Chippewa.
in my opinions, are known for their lagers. Unless you're New Glarus and you're just known for amazingly great fruit beers.
This is just like that.
No, not even close. I will clap a glass against the side of your head if you ever
Do
get
it.
here.
I dare you. I dare you. Triple dog, double dog.
Oh, I will spot a count dare you.
It does smell sour.
I mean, the flavors are great. I mean,
So 3, do you stand by your 3?
I still stand by my 3. It's the.
Would you
flavors
buy
are great.
this and drink it?
I probably would not. No.
So 3 is your
No.
threshold for
3.
if it's 3 or below, I don't buy it and drink it.
I mean, I'm just so advanced.
I would say I could.
You would drink it while you get.
No,
your
I wouldn't drink it. I'm saying 3 is my threshold.
You'd get it with when you get your hair done. At your hairstylist with your.
If
hair
I
done.
saw this like before I took the blindfold off, I probably would have gone 2.5. It's like I said Bartles and James, so people know what I think.
No, they don't actually.
They don't.
No, they know what Boone's Farm is. Anybody knows what cool shit is. Boone's Farm is where it's at.
You also don't know who Wilford Brimley is.
Well, it doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah. Old people problems. All right, so that's another episode of the beer show, the Four Stacks Beer Show. Mike gets sort of a tie win on this one. I did give him a hint. Victor, is it a tie?
I think it's what's called in the soccer world as a draw.
A draw. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got the pitch and we drawed it out.
You're more of a catcher, but that's fine.
And once again, stay tuned every week. We're going to try to do this every week. We're going to bring in some special guests. Maybe we'll bring in Victor to do some tasting. Definitely Cassie, who tries to hide behind the crowler machine.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
So this has been another episode of the FSBS, Four Stacks Beer
Or
Show.
just known as the Four Stacks Brewing Show.
And you can find me at Nhangen, Nhangen, on all the socials, at Frey All Day. And don't follow this guy though, because he's
You should, actually. It's amazing. Really good food pictures. Lots of food pictures.
When we can tell.
It's called Cultivating Mass Kids.
All right, we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks.